Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. After being involved with a narcissist in your life, whether you were discarded, reverse discarded, or even if you were the one that cut them off because they become too toxic, you can be in a room full of people and still feel lonely. You can see no one else but the narcissist in your mind, heart and soul. And they may have treated you very badly, treated you in a very horrible way, done some really horrible and bizarre things towards you. But still, the empath can't see no one else but them. And this can last for a prolonged period of time, you know, especially prior to awakening. The chosen one, an empath, doesn't really realize that they're the prize, you see. And in your mind, heart and soul, you might believe that you're not going to be able to find better or do better than the narcissist involved in your life. And, you know, especially after going through a long healing journey, building yourself with self-love, you'll laugh at that. You'll completely find it amusing. But there's some of you out there that are in this position. It may have just happened a few days ago, maybe a month ago, maybe a year ago, etc. You know, it doesn't just have to be a year. It could be even more than a year. And you're still in the fog. And you think in your heart and mind that you can't do better or find better. One, because you're going gradually through the awakening process, and as well as waking up to the narcissist involved in your life, you're also waking up, or you've gone through the unmasking of the narcissist and you're waking up to the narcissistic abuse. It's highly likely that you've noticed some kind of similar kind of natured people, maybe in your own circle, maybe in your family life, maybe in your colleagues at work. And you're seeing this pattern of behavior wherever you turn. So it can feel lonely. It can feel like a lonely road. You know, you see these narcissists, these sociopaths, or whatever else, toxic individuals. You see them wherever you turn. And you're addicted to the love bomb. And you remember the so-called good times, inverted commas, with the narcissist involved in your life. You remember those so-called good times. And you think back and you think, and this doesn't really just have to be romantic relationships. It can be, but it could be a friend, for example. But you remember the so-called good times and you're addicted to that, you know. But you've got to break that spell, you know. You see that room full of people that I said when you feel alone, or you don't see no one else but the narcissist. Don't you realize that's the spell you're under? When all you can see is them. And this is why. They know you so well. They study you like a PhD. They used to scan you. They knew you were caring. They knew you were loving. They knew you were pure. They knew if they started to treat you mean, if they discarded you, reverse discarded you, become so toxic that you cut them off. They knew that, well, they thought they would obtain a piece of your heart and steal a piece of your heart, you know, and you won't get past it. But you're going to prove them wrong, because you are going to get past it. You're going to get over it. You're going to heal. You will. And you're going to find better. Definitely. 110% you will find better. You will. Don't rush it. Take your time. Remember, it all starts within. It all starts within. You know? Filling yourself with self-love, care, treating yourself like a guest, being kind to yourself, being true to yourself, remaining in your authentic frequency. You will align with people that are on your frequency as well. You will, in friendships, romantic relationships, etc. You will. You will find people that put the narcissist that was involved in your life to shame. You'll discover people like that, and you can discover people like that. But please don't rush. Please take your time. But for those of you that are like, maybe it hasn't just happened. Maybe some time has gone past, but you've stayed stagnating, or you've stayed stuck. I don't want that to be daunting for you, but you need to ascend. And what I mean by you need to ascend is you need to rise above the hurt and the pain and everything they put you through. You need to realize that this person is evil. They're a dusty weirdo. They don't deserve you. Like, you can't be hurt by them. Indifference is such a beautiful thing for you to reach, and it is one of the points that I always outline for you to head towards. You see, when you're still in your hurt feelings, what the narcissist does in their life, where they go, new supplies they get, this bothers you. When you're hurt, this will bother you. When you're not hurt, or if you're seeing beneath the veil, and some of you are seeing beneath the veil very early on, right? If you're seeing beneath the veil, and what I mean by seeing beneath the veil is seeing the real things at play, what's really happening. You can see them with a new supply, it won't faze you. And it's not necessarily because you've reached the point of indifference, but you're using that as a gauge, and you're seeing them with a new supply and you're saying, hang about, that's a downgrade over there. That's a downgrade. They've downgraded. And you bear witness to this. And you see that they downgraded. So that brings you like closure in a way, because you've been denied closure of any sort. And seeing them with a new supply can actually bring you a lot of closure, because you say, this person was phony. They made out they were interested in you, and they've gone and downgraded. They're not worth shit. You know, so that can be a real significant step in your healing journey, to realize that they've downgraded. And some of you just take stuff too much on the surface, so you don't, or you compare yourself, right? You got to understand, a lot of these new suppliers knew about who you were. They're not on your level. They don't have your morals. They don't have your decency. They don't have your character. They're not on your level. And the narcissist involved in your life, that was involved in your life, certainly knows that these people are not on your level either. They will try and glorify shit, try to make shit shine. That's what they'll do, right? And that is what they do, right? But the narcissist is not the best you're going to get, right? For anyone that tells you and your family or your friends, oh, that was the best thing you're going to get, you're going to regret this, or don't let any of those words touch you too deeply. You know, don't let anyone tell you, you know what you saw. You saw something in them. You woke up, right? So please realize that you will find better. You will do better in your own life, not just through other people, but you're going to do better in all aspects of your life. You're going to rise above this hurt and this pain. You're going to become something. Just realize that if you stumbled across this video very early on, it is a blessing for you, you know? Don't stay in that fog. You know, don't stay in that fog when it first happens and all you can see is them. They can feel your energy. They'll know you're still in that state. You need to shift from that state. It's crucial that you shift from this state. And you will find something better, more meaningful. You will find authentic people. They exist out there because they exist in you. If you're listening to this video, you're resonating with the message, you know you have a pureness, an authentic nature, a good character, a good moral conduct, then that exists somewhere else in the world. It exists, right? And it can be closer than you think. It can be actually closer than you actually think, right? So don't lose hope. And try your hardest, for all of you that are in pain, like hurting over what this narcissist done to you, like still resentful and bitter. I'm not telling you to forgive them. Never, never, no. Forgive so it releases hatred from your heart in a way, you know. Don't even hate the narcissist that was involved in your life. Hate narcissists in general. That's the difference, you know. It's more of an abstract kind of point of view, if that's the correct way of saying it. It's more of a better perspective to have than focusing precisely on one person. These narcissists are a group of people. They've affected many, many victims of narcissistic abuse. They've affected many very deeply. They've hurt many people very deeply. So hating them as a collective or disliking them as a collective is better than just focusing your energy on one person, you know. It's a whole group of people around the globe that have these character traits, that behave in this way, that smear, that devalue, that character assassinate, that do all of these things, you know. You can do better than this, and you will find better than this. Just don't rush. Just enjoy your time when you are alone, for the time that you are alone. Enjoy the days and kind of like it though. Like, enjoy your own company. Enjoy what you do with your day. Whatever you do, you know, going for walks, working. Just enjoy your time. Stop thinking about them. They wasn't actually benefiting your life in any way, shape or form. They really wasn't. They was just dragging you down and draining you day in and day out. And for all of those that you might hear saying that you can't do better, or the narcissist involved in your life told you that you can't do better, you know where that's coming from. You know, if they're telling you you can't do better, do you know how many things they've said to you that tried to plant seeds of doubt in your mind? It's just another seed of doubt they're trying to cast at you. You know, you could do so much better, and you deserve so much better, and you will find so much better. Certainly you will. 100% you will. You will find better. As long as you don't settle for less. And as long as you raise the bar. As long as you've been going on this healing journey, this time alone, spending it by yourself, knowing in your heart, mind and soul that you are aiming to raise the bar. You know? Incorporating that in your thinking. Focus on that. You're raising the bar now. You're not going to settle for less. See anyone have untoward behavior, any type of actions that you see from people, then you know what to do, you know, because you've seen it before, right? But now it's about raising the bar and not settling for less. That's what you need to aim for. That's what you need to focus on. You can do so much better than them. So I know I titled the video, "The Narcissist is the Best You're Going to Get," but I put not, because they're not the best you can get. They're not the best you can get. You can do a lot better. Certainly, you can all do a lot better as a collective of empaths and chosen ones. So, just don't lose hope, and don't rush too soon. For all of you that it's very fresh, or the wounds are still fresh, doesn't mean it just happened, but the wounds are still fresh. You're still hurting. That's okay. People heal at different rates. That's okay. You could have been out of it a number of years and still be hurting. That's okay. Right? That's okay. Just do not rush. Take your time. Always take your time. The healing is a priority. The healing is the priority that you need to focus on. Raising the bar is a focus you need to prioritize. Not settling for less is a focus that you need to prioritize on. And you will find what you're looking for. So if you'd like to know more about a narcissist doing the silent treatment that actually hurts them more than it hurts the empath, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.